So when I'm writing a tune, I try and use iReal Pro, put in chords. I try and write a song each day. Generally, it's 3 or 4 songs. I'm up to a couple thousand, about 3,000 of them. So I have manuscript paper. So after I've been doing this for a while, I go back on songs I wrote like maybe 6 months ago, and then listen to them with fresh ears and see if they made sense in the way that I wrote it. And what I've found is in the way in my writing styles with different programs changes depending on my, the mood, what I'm trying to go for. But the different melodies that I'm coming up with that I get to go back and put over the chords, if the chord changes in a progression or naturally moving through a pattern that's recognizable, it's great. And what I've noticed in music is the bands that I really like kind of take the standard theory of music, use it for writing purposes, and then stretch outside the box to see what they could do in different portions, different ideas, whether it's notation or melody. So I'm really stoked on the things that I've been able to do here. And I want to see if this little concept comes through. So I'm going to record just the way that I do the process of being able to just write a quick tune and then go back and alter notes. This song is called Things We Never Do. Then again, it can be open to something different. When I use iReal Pro, I like the program because it allows me to save my notation the same way that I would read it or give a chart out to somebody. So what I get to do is I get to go back and listen to it, and I'm just gonna play it a little, probably slower than what I have it here. I have it at like 120, so I'm gonna put it about 100 or probably 95. Looks like it's swing, jazz, it's a little loud. Okay. Well, I dig the whole song until the end. I think the end with the G sus. And what I'm going to do is, I think in the future, if this kind of takes off, I'm just going to throw these charts up here and let people jam along with me. Maybe call other musicians on the interwebs and see if they want to jam with me on charts. Anyway, I'll probably just change that bottom line because I'm not digging on it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Also, the The E, D sharp, D, da, 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 da. I guess I like that. Maybe if the whole piece was done where everybody does that, and maybe a follow behind it, da, 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 like an echo repeat thing, or just one player out of the whole thing, maybe the bass player, so the whole thing's grooving. Boom, doom, doom. And then everybody just like watches that. That would be a great way to draw attention. I do like the E7, E minor 7, and then the flat 5. So taking that E, G, and B, and then moving that, see it? E, G, B. Moving that B down a half step really gives a really cool. Great movement for a melody to write around that later. And lo and behold, there's a lot of 7 flat 5s and D minor flat 6, D minor. When we go through the process of seeing the D minor, working it all the way up, we would be seeing the same notes that are in the key of F major: F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, E diminished. So when going through the process, I kind of view my relative majors and minors as switchy. If I was gonna call these D flat 6s any other name, I probably could go through the process of seeing like if we did a B minor 7 and we drop down our 7 to a 6, right? We would have movements moving, and we could add different chords for susses. And at a certain point, when you add notes, they become different chords. So can we name the different extensions on these? Sure. Am I going to? No, I'm just gonna put it down through there. So yeah, I might keep that bass groove, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna change this ending here. So I'd like to hear just the last couple doot-to-doos and hear the refrain. And also, I gotta get rid of the organ if I'm gonna write. Too much. Okay, I like the way that that's going. I don't know if I like that chord though. Let me hear about the E7 flat. What a cool chord. Two plagal, two straight. So after the A, da da. What am I going for? Da, 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 C, B. I'm in the key of F, C, B, so C, B could be B flat. Why would it be going to something outside of the chord? So raise it up, secondary dominant of that would be D minor, but that's the relative minor of this chord, so. Ooh, that hurt the handsies. Ooh, hands getting a little better. Da, da. Now getting too deep. So, boom, ba, da, da, boom, ba, da, da. What is that? CCC? Just a C major? Well, that's what I was shooting for in the first place. So let's just see if that changes the tonality of this, just chord-wise. So the process onto which I like to write is I like to see the different variations. I also have a little program which shows me the circle fifths, and then I just get to hear the chord in my head. In case I don't have an instrument around me, I could do that. I'm starting to be able to hear chords and triads and full chords in my head, and then extensions, which is really cool. The way I've been doing it, as I learned how to do it, was just do the intervals orally, and then go through 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and then if you could hear those, maybe you could hear 1, 2, flat 2, 1 to flat 3, 1, 2, og 4, so on and so forth. When we go through the process of that, sometimes hearing like a ha ha feels weird, but when we play C to A, 6 should feel good. Okay, so maybe it's the rhythm too, so maybe I should hold that out for a but I like the lower tonality. Maybe like a C sus with that 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ooh, and then F sus and end on C. F sus, F, and F sus would have the B flat over the top. Maybe even throw a B flat in the bass. So F major, F sus. So B flat, C, D, yeah. Throw a D in the bass rather, and then end on a C major, and do a hard stop. And the reason why I would really like to start showing the way that I do just the editing on these programs, when you take this concept and have a chart to give to somebody, it's much more poignant to be able to have something circle out measures, go back over different things, and not have to be confused about songs. So really looking forward to this. I'm gonna end it right there, put an end stop, and booms. And here's the finished product. Hi, mister. How are you doing? Can I get a kiss? Hi. Want to say hi?
He's probably not super duper clean.
Oh, to heck with him, then.
He can stay on the floor.
Stay on the floor.
It's not too late.
Lay down, buddy. Thanks.
I'm gonna get a hot compress going for him.
Okie dokie. Yeah, and there should be like a mild retardando at the end, so it just does like a trill off. So like a F with a D in the bass. Maybe I don't like that F sus there. D sus D, and then back on C. What the key? I guess it could end on the 5 chord. That's weird. Is it? No, I guess not. Why not? Let's see what it sounds like. C sus. Bum bum. Let's put a passing note on the bass so it walks to the F. So the dominant, maybe. What's the dominant? G or E? Like E, it'll lean right into. Oh no, we're going to D. So how about C's already there? Half step move. If I drop back and use secondary, I could use D. I like C sharp. Let's see what this sounds like. And then we have D sus to D. And then we were going to end on G. And I think a mild retardando is probably going to work there as well. But let's see what it sounds like. Just take it from the last groove. I like the song other than that. Still a little too happy. I don't know. Maybe if somebody out there is watching this eventually, can you throw me the last chord? Maybe end it fun. Put it on something weird. Anywho, I hope you like this process. If you do, I might turn this into one of the sections I do.